Unit 3, Lesson 2, Perimeter and Area Applications. In number 2, it says, if an aluminum plated sheet weighs 0.224 pounds per square foot, how much would a piece of this aluminum plated sheet weigh if the sheet is 36 by 96 inches? So if I start out by drawing a figure, I think sometimes if you don't know what to do, drawing a figure is a good place to start because it might give you a clue as to what to do. So this is 36 inches by 96 inches, not to scale. So I need to figure out, this is a rectangle, but is it an area problem or a perimeter problem? Well, we're trying to figure out the weight. And what we're given about weight is that it's 0.224 pounds per square foot. So that square in the unit is an indication that we are looking for area. Because remember, when you find area, the units are squared. Now, another thing that I notice is that the dimensions are given in inches, and the conversion factor I need to use is in square feet. Normally, I would say find the area first and then convert it to feet, but I noticed that both 36 and 96 are divisible by 12. So I'm going to do it the opposite way. Either way will work, but let's convert given dimensions to feet. So 36 inches over 1 times, and there's 12 inches in 1 foot. So 36 divided by 12 would be 3 feet. And then 96 inches times 1 foot over 12 inches, and there are 8 feet in 96 inches because 96 divided by 12 is 8. So now to find the area, remember it's length times width because we're dealing with a rectangle. So 3 times 8 would give me 24 square feet. But I was asked to find how much it would weigh, but I know that it is 0.224 pounds per 1 square foot. So I'm going to put the 1 square foot in the bottom, the 0.224 pounds up top. When I do that, the feet squared will cancel, and I'll be left with pounds, which is a unit that measures weight. So to get the answer, you're going to do 24 times 0.224, and that will give you 5.376, and my units are pounds. I'm going to move on to the next example. In example 3, you are wanting to buy fencing panels for your yard, and your yard is shaped like the diagram below. If each fencing panel is 8 feet long and cost $23.95, how many panels do you need to buy, and how much will it cost you? Is this going to be an area problem or a perimeter problem? Well, we are talking about fencing panels, and those would go along the outside edges. So this is actually a perimeter problem. And we do have some missing measurements. So let's see. If we go across here, let me go ahead and draw in some dashed lines. That always helps kind of make sense of things. So let's see. If this is 130, then this down here would be 130. And if this is 30 feet, then this over here is 30 feet. And if this is 140 feet, then this would be 140 feet. And let's see, if this is 100, this up here would also be 100 feet. And then this side over here would be 120 plus that 20, which would give you 140 feet. I think that's all the sides we need. So the perimeter is going to be, if I start at the top number, 130 plus 20 plus 140 plus 100 plus 120 plus 100 plus 30 plus 140 plus another 30 plus 130 and finally plus 140. And if I add all of those together, I'm going to get 1,080 feet. So that's how much distance I have to cover. Now it tells us each fencing panel is 8 feet long. So I can use unit analysis. I have 1,080 feet over 1, and I'm going to multiply that, and I'm going to put my 8 feet on the bottom so that the feet cancel, and 1 panel on the top. So my feet will cancel, and I'll have 1,080 over 8 panels. And if you divide, this one comes out to a nice 135 panels. Now I need to figure the cost. So I have 135 panels at a cost of $23.95 per panel. So if I do 135 times $23.95, that will give me the final answer, which is $3,233.25.